Hello everyone and welcome to another Historic videos. So today we're going to be taking a look at Boros Hammertime in Historic format. So this is going to be an updated list to the Hammertime list that I've done last time. We're once again abusing the Leyline Axe with the Fervant champion. One really nice thing about the Leyline Axe is that not only does it give you double strike, but it also gives you trample. So if you actually follow this up with Sigarda's Aid plus a Colossus Hammer, that is dealing 20 damage with trample on its own. But one thing that's different about this version of the deck compared to the last one is that we're not playing Amped Raptor this time, but instead we're playing a little bit more expensive equipment such as the dissection tools. And we're also playing 2 copies of NT that can give you trample once you have a creature with Colossus Hammer. So the reason for the dissection tool in this deck, despite this being a Hammertime deck, is that the dissection tool can be brought out using the Stoneforge Mystic, but it can also help you transform the Ajani due to its equip cost. Notice that this equip cost says sacrifice a creature, which means if you have the Ajani down on the battlefield, you can sacrifice the cat token that it creates into transforming the Ajani immediately, which is pretty sick. And if you also have Fervant Champion or NT down on the battlefield, that is going to be our red permanent to trigger the Ajani, dealing damage to any target that you want, which is also another bonus that we have. So last time the deck felt very good, so let's hope that continues. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Historic Best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright, let's try this out. Pretty safe hand. Pretty safe hand. I'm not sure if playing this out is better than playing a Esper Sentinel out. I mean, it's working out.
Fight beside me, brother.
And it's definitely working out. I should have played a Blink Moth Nexus. Really?
It's not perfect, but we have peace.
Interesting. Okay.
Traitors will be punished.
Everything is sticking. I don't know how.
Reignite your heart.
I'm gonna pump the Guide of Souls because they could have a board wipe. Like a 2-mana board wipe. Like that. I mean, it does kind of suck.
Stop the coming war.
Or not. We just win. Boink. Boink. Brotherhood's End main deck. I was playing around the 2 damage spell. Not a Brotherhood's End that also hits a Planeswalker. So I'm gonna guess this is a control deck because otherwise, like, why would you be playing a Brotherhood's End? It could be like an Oculus deck as well. I'm gonna have a Rest in Peace. I think this is a pretty safe sideboarding. And I'll probably, like, what do we drop? A Forge Anew. And maybe I'll drop a copy of Anjani. Well, I think because we have a Sigarda's Aid plus Hammer, I think we keep this. Oh my god, are you seeing this? Wow. Talk about luck. I'll attack first. Kalim. So I think there's a good chance the same thing's gonna happen. I'll play that out, you know. Like, there could be a Brother Hosan, but, you know, we can draw a card. Maybe I could have also held on to a Colossus Hammer. Okay, never mind. Sure. Revolt Shanty. Consign. Another Brotherhood's End. Okay, opponent has everything prepared. We drew all the expensive cards. But this is actually a pretty bad matchup, all things considered, because they have they play Flame of Honor. So we played this exact deck before, and I had a pretty good time with it. I think I'll just play the Giganta here. Not gonna get rid of the ley line. I feel like that could potentially backfire.
Protect this library with my life. Use your words. No! I'm late for class.
I think I'm gonna pass. I mean, I guess they have a Kalim again. They just had a little bit too many. Right? Okay, let's go again. So yeah, so Rest in Peace looks pretty good so far. And I think I need to make sure I uptick the Ajani in case of Brotherhood's End, since they play that a lot. Yeah, I think I can actually get rid of a Shadow Spear, thinking about it. Okay. Kemba's Outfitter. Okay, nice. I think here I go Rest in Peace. Even though Rest in Peace kinda messes up our Johnny plan here.
This is an interesting story.
Or I guess I can just wait on the Johnny. Okay. I'll play the Sigarda's Aid. So that is a wizard. Okay. I'll play this out.
I will prove my worth to my pride.
Snapcaster Mage. Okay, we won. That's actually a pretty scary deck to go up against first because they play Flame of Anor, which gets rid of artifacts. I think this might be a mulligan. Like we have a lot of dead cards without Sigarda's Aid or Kimba's Outfitter. Yeah. Not the most amazing hand, I gotta say. Mono Blue. Oh my god. Okay. Pretty insane. Man, Fervant Champion is a pretty strong card. Wait, they're dead. Okay. Some kind of a combo deck? I don't know. But they play a lot of enchantments. I'll have like... Oh, no. Wear and Tear. Right. Wear and Tear. Also, probably... I want to get rid of a Forge Anew, probably. No, I'll go down on a copy of an NT. I don't think the trample probably matters. Actually, instead of an NT, instead of going down on NT, I'll get rid of a Shadow Spear. Perfect. Island and piece it together. Same thing we saw last time. I think I'm going to Kemba's Outfitter despite having an Esper Sentinel just because we can just attack them next turn for a lot of damage. If they hold up Counterspell, Ledger Shredder. Okay, I am just going to Hammer. And if they want to block with the Ledger Shredder, then that's fine. If not, you know, they take 12 damage. How does a mono blue actually deal with the resolved Kemba's Outfitter with the 12 damage? How do they do that? They don't. Sure. Swamp into a Thoughtseize. Bitter Reunion. So it's like... interesting. I don't think I'm gonna discard anything. What is going on? Is this... Do I care about Blink Moth Nexus? Grab a dissection tool. Persist. Really? I'm actually surprised by this. Why wouldn't you kill the Mystic? Maybe they have a Fatal Push here. No. Oh man, this is the... Okay, Yeah, it seems like it might be a Fatal Push. No? Yeah, it is. So that's fine because Dissection Tool is gonna come down. Oh wow, that's crazy good. Okay, I think we lost this one. They just have way too much stuff. Okay, let's play a Rest in Peace and Static. Actually, instead of a Static Prison, because they play all enchantments, Wear and Tear is just gonna be better. I will keep the Forge Anew this time because they play discard spells. I gotta cut 4 cards. I'm gonna cut Guide of Souls. Wow. That's crazy. You know, that's crazy. Like, for you to not get a single land in 2 hands is
Day, brother.
kind of absurd. Boink. I'm gonna equip it here. Because then if they use a removal spell... Okay, they are dead. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Maybe I should have Static Prison, but... I don't know. I think Rest in Peace and Wear and Tear should be fine. Yikes. They have Persist already? I hope they break. I mean, they're playing a lot of like they're playing a lot of like yeah. Look at this. Okay. I mean, we are taking 6 damage a turn. This looks like a fatal push. I'm gonna run out the Fervant Champion to bait out a fatal push here. And then I'm gonna Stoneforge Mystic. Well, I'm not gonna be blocking the 6-5 trample anyway, so... Ooh, that's really bad for me because I really wanted to get the dissection tool down. Unlucky.
the hunt!
Do I even block this, by the way? Because if they have a removal spell, isn't it bad for me to block this here? We just let this through, right? And then we try to equip it like 3 times. I mean, I guess if they have a removal spell, then we'll see. Raid, okay. Okay, looks like we lost. GG's. That was a really fast trumpeting card sword. I couldn't really deal with the amount of removals they played. Okay. Shifting Woodland.
I will prove my worth to my pride.
Oh, wow. That's pretty insane. I'll play the Johnny.
Nothing is more important than family. A dark plot into the fray.
So this is a combo deck. Opponent's playing a Shifting Woodland combo deck. Let's have a Rest in Peace. And Wear and Tear. What about Pitting Needle? I mean, Pitting Needle is decent. I think I'm actually supposed to sideboard out the Guide of Souls here. And Shadow Spear and Forge Anew. Well, let's hope we draw a Fervent Champion. I'm gonna get a dissection tool. Because we have a Najani. It's a pretty easy flip with the with these 2 cards. Unless they want to kill the Stoneforge Mystic. Persist. Another back-to-back persist deck? What? What? That's crazy? Yeah, that's kind of crazy that we're dealing with the back-to-back persist.
Teamwork triumphs.
You may put a creature card from the hand onto the battlefield. Yeah, I mean, kind of crazy that we are dealing with this here. I should have actually re-equipped the ley line, huh? Wow. Okay, so let's have 3 copies of Static Prison. I think I'm gonna get rid of a Pitting Needle. Let's go down on a copy of a ley line and give it a go. Hand looks kind of meh, but we have a lot of like hate cards. I'm not really sure if this is actually correct to keep like something like this. Should I go with Dissection Tool again? I'm gonna go with the Colossus Hammer this time. Maybe we can do some shenanigans with the Blink Mob Nexus. Okay. We might be able to win next turn. And just like that. Boom. Yeah, just we just casually built an Ember Cleave. Okay, finally we got a challenge. I mean, gotta keep this, right? Okay, land. Give me a land. Maybe I should have given it to a ley line? Okay, never mind. So we're dealing with this kind of deck. They're also playing a Mind Stone. My version didn't play Mind Stone. But this is a incredibly fast start, basically. Pretty hard to beat. They even play Mutavault. Okay. Wait, 2, 3. Oh, they're at 6. No way. They're at 6, man. I mean, they go to 6. I mean, they go to 2. I'm dealing 6. Wait, no, they're dead. What am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah, what am I saying? Okay, they play Mutavolt. So, that deck plays a lot of, so I might actually want Rest in Peace for, like, Kozilek's Return or Ugin's Binding. Besides that, maybe, like, Static Prison could be really good. Or instead of a Static Prison, I could see myself just playing a Wear and Tear for these, like, Mind Stones and stuff like that. What should I do? What should I do? I do probably want some Guide of Souls. Probably want all of the Esper Sentinels. I think Forge and New could go. Probably no to Shadow Spear. Probably something like that. Although Shadow Spear, I don't know. We do have the nuts, but we don't have a red mana. But we still keep it, right? I guess we can just equip the ley line to, like, Kemba's Outfitter or something like that. It's not a bad idea. We'll start with the Guide of Souls. So, So Kozilek's Command is the card that we need to watch out for, which deals 2 damage each. I think I might just go Kemba's Outfitter here. We'll start dealing damage. So we're dealing 6 damage a turn at the moment. If I draw a land, I can go a Johnny and Guide of Souls, which is really good. And I can pump the Guide of Souls even further. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. So we need a land right now. No way! Why are they playing that? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll just play it. I'll just play it. I can't believe they're playing that. Oh my god. Opponent, calm down. Wow. I mean... yeah, that's crazy. They are super prepared to fight this deck.
Nothing can break our bond.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, they got Battle Mage and stuff like that? Like, what's going on? I'll put it on the Fervant champion because even if they block the cat warrior, though Johnny's gonna transform, like they're not gonna want that. Oh, I guess they can sacrifice their entire spawns to Huh. I messed up. I thought this was something else. Yeah, they're playing a lot of cards that I don't normally play against. I think we're dead no matter what. They had way too many removal spells. Blast Zone got rid of 3 things. This card got rid of a card. This card got rid of a card. So yeah, just a bit unfortunate. Also, I kind of misplayed, right? Yeah, I misplayed. I should have a Fervent champion here, which means that a Johnny's gonna be able to deal damage. So, yep. Just a bit of a misplay here and there. Okay, pretty fast hand for me. By the way, is this CMC 3 when I'm casting Tear? I mean, where? Mind Stone. I think I'm gonna play this and do that. Maybe I should have actually moved it over to a Kemba's Outfitter. My god. That is scary. Yeah, I should have moved over to the Kemba's Outfitter. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, definitely. Oh man, what a gigantic punt. What a punt there. Their next turn is just gonna be use a blast zone and call it a day. That misplay actually might cost me the game. That misplay actually might have cost me the game. Darn. 3? Yikes. Mistakes were made. Because the Stoneforge Mystic actually should have come down last turn. But because I misplayed. Things got a little bit weird. It's a shame. It's definitely a shame. Definitely a shame. Wait, if they get rid of a Stoneforge Mystic, they die. By the way. Like, because they see that I have a dissection tool, and they get rid of a Stoneforge Mystic, they die because of a Fervent Champion with a double strike. Oh my god. No way. That is crazy. Wow. The power of Ley Line Axe does it again. We 100% baited them so hard into getting rid of a Stoneforge Mystic because they see a 5-mana equipment. That's crazy. Alright, so we actually only dropped one game, and funny enough, in just like a little bit over 1 hour, we got 9 matches in, which is kind of unreal. But yeah, we only dropped one game against a pretty interesting mid-range like persist deck. So I would say that's not too bad. So couple changes compared to last one. I did already go over it in the intro, is that we don't have an Amped Raptor. We don't have an Amped Raptor here. Instead, we have an Inti to give it trample, to give our creatures trample, which is pretty important when you're playing a Hammertime deck. So we have a couple of trample options like Inti, Leyline Axe. We also got Shadow Spear. So we have a lot of redundancy and giving things trample, which is really good. And not to mention the Inti, the color is actually pretty important because this is a red mana card, which means, along with the Fervent Champion, that is actually going to activate the Ajani's Planeswalker side. One thing we haven't really seen in all of our matches is that I added this card called Dissection Tool to actually sacrifice a creature cost. So why this is good is because if you have an Ajani on the battlefield, you can sacrifice your cat token to equip it to a creature, and that'll flip the Ajani, which is the whole reason why we're even playing the Dissection Tool. And it's not really a bad grind card either. It's a 4/4 Death Touch lifelink, so that's really good. And with the Kemba's Outfitter, you can actually bypass the sacrifice equip cost by giving this equipment a way to equip for just 1 mana as well. You can also bypass it using the Forge Anew as well. So there's a few ways of actually bypassing the sacrifice condition. So yeah, I mean, last time had a blast playing this one with Amped Raptors. I'm adding more, expensive cards in the deck, so we can't actually play the Amped Raptor anymore. But Inti is definitely not a bad card either. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.